is not my proposal. I've had nothing to do with this. This is the mayor's proposal. This is not the commissioner's proposal. Not one single one of the 13 commissioners proposed this. This is the mayor's proposal. It is a proposal. The final say, yes, is the commissioners. We have the final say. I'll say it again. This is not my proposal. When I get finished with this little introduction, I'm going to turn this over to the mayor's staff. I will come up at the end. Before I do that, though, I would like to recognize a few people that, I am so honored to have them here. We have my colleague from District 1, Commissioner Barbara Jordan. We have our property appraiser. As you know, this is the first elected property appraiser in Miami-Dade County, Mr. Pedro Garcia. And I think I have one more of my colleagues that will be coming in. I'll introduce her as she walks in, and I'll give you a few minutes. But right now, before I turn this over to the mayor's staff, the reason I'm here, I need to hear from you. I need to hear from you, my constituents, what you want me to do. I will not vote to increase millage rates unless I have your support. If you don't support me, I'm not voting for it. But you also need to hear from the mayor's staff on all these proposed cuts. Then you make up your mind what you want me to do. I'll come back at the end, right after you've done all your questions and answers, and I've asked staff not to spend all night long talking because I want to hear from you. I want to hear from my constituents and hear what you have to say. So what I'm looking for, if you have any questions, don't ask them in the middle. Jot them down. Please jot them down, let them finish. Let them say what all they have to say, and then we'll probably line up on this side if you have a question so you can speak in the mic and ask your questions. Another thing that I'm asking is that we be respectful of each other. Even though I said this is the mayor's staff, they're people, they're human, they are not here to be beat up on. We do not mistreat people in our own house. So let's remember that. We will be respectful, because you wouldn't want someone to do or mistreat you when you come out and you're doing your job. These people are being paid, they're working, and they're not here to be insulted. So I'll turn it over and I'll be back up at the very end. Before I do that, Commissioner Jordan, would you like to have something at the beginning?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. It is amazing the turnout that has really shown that the community is interested and concerned. And one of the things that I want you to know, you have the right person representing you on the county commission. And it wasn't I just want to say that we have common interests, that we care about the people. And I sit right next to her. I know that she fights for you all the time. So do what she says. Make sure you speak your mind, because she will carry your thoughts and your wishes back to the commission. But you gotta let her know what you want. Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's been a pleasure for me to be here. Let me tell you, I've been in almost every one of the meetings, and I'm very impressed because I know the people from Miami-Dade County care what's going to happen. And the commissioners need your help. They're looking for information from you to hear what you have to say, and they need the help, and it's important that everybody participates. So I congratulate everyone to be here. Thank you.
Good evening. And again, thank you, Commissioner Edmondson, Commissioner Jordan, Property Information Marcia. My name is
As well, to let you know that there are many concerns that we have about the well-being of our community, our elderly, our young people, and programs that deal with the crime and violence in our community to keep us safe. There is a editorial in the Miami Times, a letter I wrote. They decided to make it an editorial this week. I didn't know that they were going to do that. I recommend that you read it. But specifically, I'm here tonight to talk about the DARE program. Just by chance, I've worked with them for the last 3 or 4 years in all of the schools. And it's a lot of bang for a little buck. Officer Chacon and Officer Wright do a marvelous job with those young people. And the beauty of it that I saw on last year particularly was that the young women take the forefront in this program. And they get the young men to get involved, and they learn how to socially interact, how to dealing with peer pressure, and all of the things that we want to train our young people to do. So I would admonish you to look very carefully before you cut a program like the DARE program in our schools. In my last book, I indicate a whole chapter to the relationship that we should have about our children learning how to understand